So I saw this article from MovieWeb, which, while not bad, well, it is bad, but while not terrible itself, I think, is platforming an idea that I've seen so frequently and I'm a bit confused by. The argument is that the Mandoverse has overstayed its welcome. And I just could not agree with this, and I feel like people are way too impacted by The Mandalorian having a lesser quality season 3 than is really rational. The Mandalorian honestly has revitalized Star Wars, and without it, I'm very concerned about where the franchise would be. But the argument in the article doesn't really make sense. It says Star Wars Mandoverse has become too complicated, citing, among other things, Ahsoka. Ahsoka's complexity is related to the character's past, not the Mandoverse, and critiques about the Mando's backstory and lore being complicated don't really make sense to me. The series is, at its heart, a pulp western. All you really need to know going into season 3, for example, was that Grogu is back, which it showed in flashbacks, and that the Mandalorian has a complicated backstory. I agree with the point that Star Wars shouldn't be afraid of what's new, but I also think it's a massive mistake to ignore popular characters like the Mandalorian, who, by the way, is new, or Grand Admiral Thrawn, who's new to some people, simply because it's a possibility. Star Wars is a mythos. I think these characters achieve legendary status. I don't see why the Mandalorian needs to be retired even after his movie unless he dies. There are plenty of fun stories which can be told without impacting the greater universe.